VX, what's it called?
No idea there.
I think it's a VXR8.
I think it could be, yeah.
Could be, yeah. It's got a 6-litre V8 from the Corvette, 440 horsepower for £35,000. So you've got sort of M5 power, M5 speed for what, £25,000 less. And what's where you can spend £15,000 if you like at the Vauxhall dealership, and they'll put a supercharger on it, 550 brake horsepower. It's a properly good car. I love it to death.
It's big, loud and simple, that's why you love it.
Yes.
But talking of power, you see this Mitsubishi
Hasn't got any.
Well, no, you see you're wrong. With good quality petrol in it, it produces an enormous 57 horsepower.
Wow.
But the really interesting thing is, it's not that interesting, but it's got a hypoallergenic seat fabric and a deodorizing roof line.
No, that's not interesting.
So in other words, if you were to, say, brake whip,
As you do, yes.
right, the roof lining would absorb the aroma.
Exactly.
And if you get eczema,
Yes.
the flakes are collected by the seats.
That seems to stop you getting it in the first place, supposedly.
You wouldn't want to buy one second-hand.
No, you wouldn't.
Somebody else's.
Chuff. Oh!
Mustang Shelby GT. I love these. Big V8, of course. It's a simple beast, but immense fun. Sounds fantastic, and it harks back to the original Hertz races in the 60s. That's what this paint scheme is all about. When you could hire a car and race it. I mean, you still can, but they don't approve.
Yes, you just mustn't tell them when you take it back.
No, it's not
Have
massive.
you been racing it?
No, I have not at all. I did race one around the Nürburgring, and I put a Nürburgring circuit on the back. They were cross.
Yeah, they were. Oh, now, hey, look, what we've got here is Mercedes C-Class. Not a bad car, I think. Not brilliant, but not bad. This, though, is the 6.2-litre V8 version. Got the 63 for reasons we don't understand, but it is a 6.2. What they've done, obviously, is looked at BMW, you've got the M3, and Audi, you've got the RS4, and thought, we need one of those as well. So they've whacked the enormous V8 in it. Now, we recently filmed the Top Gear, a comparison between this, the Beamer, and the Audi. So how would we describe this one?
Insane.
Yes.
Ridiculous.
Larry. Absolutely bonkersly sideways power noise car. I liked it because it was, of course. It was mad. And what have we got next? Who knows? It's
This is my favourite car of the year, possibly my favourite car of the decade. Eventually I'll be able to do this without falling over the props on the stage.
You've done that every time.
Phantom Drophead. It's a mere £50,000 more than the Saloon, which is already just over £250,000, but you do get a folding roof. It's slightly shorter. I think it's a fantastic piece of stylish and contemporary design. Not vulgar in any way, it's just classy. And you have all sorts of interesting options like teak decking and a stainless steel bonnet.
That man who's driving it, isn't he Richard Hammond's shorter brother, or is the car fast?
He's not a big fella, is he?
No, well, he probably is 18 feet tall, but you're lost in it.
It's a big car, but it's not that big.
Here's another big one. This is the very car that conveyed James and I to the North Pole. It's the Toyota Hilux Invincible, which we shipped over from Japan. Then we took it to Iceland to have those big wheels put on it, and the strengthened underfloor, the long-range fuel tanks, the wide wheel arches, and so on. What staggered us though, is as we drove up to the North Pole, it was what, minus 50, minus 58 on some days. Everything froze. My iPod froze, my camera froze, the film equipment, all my penis froze, everything froze.
My gin and tonic
Yes.
froze.
There was nothing on that car that froze, not even the washer bottles froze.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
It's remarkable.
It was better than the old dogs.
What about a wooden sledge with some dogs weeing on it?
Yeah.
Yes, it is better than that.
It was, no, we were genuinely amazed by that car. I think it's the first car ever to reach the magnetic North Pole. So that was quite something.
As you drank your way there in air-conditioned splendour.
It wasn't air conditioned, we weren't allowed to turn the heaters on. So we had to freeze. Yes, it's the Peel P50 emerging on your right there. Look at that. And behind it, the sports variant.
They are small. I can't believe how small they are.
They are just the most fun things in the world. I particularly like the styling, obviously, on the sports model. 2-seater, that one. This is the single who didn't see Top Gear last week. Did anyone not see?
They didn't see.
You didn't see it.
Why?
You're lying. Hold on, there's a guy over there in an orange t-shirt, man. Did you not see Top Gear last? Good. Come back. Will you mind joining us, please, on the stage? Yes, didn't see it.
Why?
What? What do you mean?
Why didn't?
Well, because if they all saw it, that means they all saw the Peel P50, so they know how manoeuvrable it is and the fact you can drive it around inside. So this guy doesn't know that. So we can go find it. You just hop over, it's all right, there's a load of fireworks down there. I blow you balls off me, mate, problem. So, your name is?
James.
James. If you'd like to come out here, James, where are you from?
Lincolnshire.
Wow, Lincolnshire. But all this is electricity we've got here. Is it into the loo, yeah?
Yeah, we're part of our...
It's a bit complicated. Dave's got, you know, but water comes, you turn to go away. It's amazing. That was, you'd like to step into the PLP50, that would be splendid. There you go. Now we're going to do an auto test with you. Okay, so there's first, okay? You just push that forwards. Wait a minute. What I want you to do is there's a little garage I've set up there. Can you drive into that? He's doing well. There we go. Oh, look at it. Little KW 50cc moped engine. There we go.
Jeremy,
slightly. Look at this.
It's not the most scintillating spectacle we've ever all seen.
Right now, what I want you to do is back out. Oh wait, no, it's got no reverse, has it? And there's only one door, and you're up against that concrete pillar. Now, how do you feel about missing top here? Now you're stuck. Don't not watch the Gary, but a lot of that into the programme, and you just go out and watch Wife Swap.
Still enjoy the
Or
rest of
do
the show.
Wife Swap in Lincolnshire, or whatever it is you do up there.
Right. While that paying member of the public is sitting there reflecting on the folly of not watching Top Gear, we did a bit of thinking. You see, the peel is very small, but we were wondering, is it possible to go smaller?
Yeah, and then we thought, well, hang on, without record as engineers, you know, because we built the stretch limos,
They were.
they went very well. Well, Jeremy's broken off, but
It did.
yeah. Then we did our convertible people carrier. That was a huge success.
Apart from when it set fire to the car wash.
And the roof came off.
And the amphibious cars, they worked really well.